Our thanks to the great Bryan Cranston. His new series, Your Honor, premieres this December on Showtime. There's a good bet if Bryan Cranston is in it. I'll be watching it. Rays are loose. They want to get some hits, want to get some runs. They want to get them early. Here's our lineup for Game 2. Austin Meadows, Brandon Lowe, Randy Arozarena. G-Man Choi in the lineup tonight. Manuel Margot, Joey Wendell. Willie Adames is the shortstop. Kevin Kiermaier and Mike Zunino. And that group will face the right-hander, 26-year-old Tony Gonsolin. I mean, regular season, he led this club in hits with 52. Home runs with 14. RBIs with 37. But the postseason, no bueno. 0 for 4 last night, 6 for 56. And that skips back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a 3-1. And a shot into left center. Back at the wall. It is gone. Lowe has put the Rays on top as he busts out with a first inning Game 2 home run.
Well, right on cue. It reminds me of George Springer a couple years ago, struggling big time. Got a
back to the home run we go.
Well, this was a perfect opportunity. 3-1, sat all over fastball and let that power play to the left center ballpark. That is smoked. You know, we're here, Joe. We've been here so long, and so have the Dodgers. You have to remind yourself, the Rays have to win a game on the road, right? They got it's like they're going to stay here, but they are the road team, and the Dodgers have home field advantage. And literally, you could say home field because they've been here 3 weeks. The Rays are getting used to this park.
To go here in Game 2, all over the place last night. Stole a couple, hit a home run, you name it, he did it. He leads it off. Corey Seager bats second at short. Justin Turner hits third. Max Muncy, Will Smith, Cody Bellinger in the middle. A.J. Pollock back in the lineup. He's the DH. Kike Hernandez, good glove man, good power. Chris Taylor batting in the number 9 spot, playing left field against Blake Snell. 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. And the strikeout starts the night for Snell.
When the game called for it.
There's strike 3. Turner didn't agree, and a good start for the Rays and Snell. Lowe a homer. Snell a perfect first. 1-0 Tampa Bay after 1 of the ALCS to Houston. 7-4.
I'd want to change the eye levels right here. I wonder if they're going to go fastball up.
A strikeout ends the inning. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, a foul out mixed in as well. 1-0. Tampa Bay on top. Down in the World Series 1-0. We're through 2. Runners at first and second. Opportunity to add to the lead for Blake Snell. 0-1. That's into right center and to the wall. 1 run scores. That's Choi. Margot all the way around, and Wendell has delivered. It's 3-0 Tampa Bay here in the 4th.
That'll change. He'll get back to his Cy Young form when he's completely healthy.
Boy, he has been just nasty here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts in the 4th, 8 in the ball game. Still no hits for the Dodgers. 3-0 Tampa Bay.
You know, 4 times in 6 or 7 days.
Hard hit base hit into right center field. Cody Bellinger over to cut it off. Meadows is on with his first World Series hit. 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Dodgers in the bottom of this 5th inning as they're still looking for their first hit. That's pretty well hit into left. Back at the wall. It is gone. Second of the night for Brandon Lowe. And this is a 5-0 game here in Game 2.
Well, there's a backdoor slider that just did not have any tilt to it, and Dustin May knew it immediately when he let go of the ball. And That is a man whose first at-bat of the game did something for him. Be careful with those.
Pollock 2-2 and another strikeout. Number 9 through 4 2/3.
Well, here's how he's been doing it. He's going to come over the top. He hides it in the back, but then he delivers that fastball with late life. Comes right back at it with that slider, tight spin. Such a great pitch. And then he'll flip that curveball in, an occasional changeup, which he's brought along. And then it's going to come out of the slot, and the ball's going to do different things and have different speeds to them. And I'm telling you, the beauty of baseball is when you can repeat your mechanics and throw out of the same spot and slot. The hitter really is at a limited.
Taylor hits it well into right. Back at the track, at the wall. Goodbye. Dodgers are on the board. Their first hit, their first 2 runs. And it's 5-2 here in the 5th. For the team that won the first World Series for the Red Sox in 86 years, and this ball was juiced out into right.
Well, good piece of hitting. If you try to pull that pitch, it's not necessarily going to get the same result.
And a strikeout ends the threat. Anderson fell behind 2-0, came back to strike out Turner. Chris Taylor, the number 9 hitter, a 2-run shot. 5-2 Rays after 5. After the Dodgers made this a 3-run game. That's into left field. Choi is going to tag. Taylor with a catch. Choi scores. Back to first is Margot, and this is a 6-2 ball game.
Tremendous amount of confidence in their bullpen, but any add-on run will certainly help out. This ball was hooking back.
Here's a late swing and a miss by Kiermaier, and the inning is over. Do you know how you say hello in Korean?
I do not.
Annyeonghaseimnika.
I will work on that.
Ji-Man Choi, big part of the inning. 4-run lead for Tampa Bay. It looks like an NBA team walking in. They are huge. Here's one driven in the air to left. This ball is gone. Will Smith, his first hit of the night, and his first World Series home run. 6-3 ball game here in the 6th.
Around those bases, he had to feel like, ooh, right-hander. That Snell had me all tied up. Will Smith, the power surge for the Dodgers is really becoming evident this postseason as it's played out. The first 2 series, they didn't have much to offer, but the last 2, wow.
Man, the people in this ballpark know how to make plays. A hit, an intentional walk, 2 out, and the 0-2. Good work by Wood. Comes out of the bullpen, gives up a 1-out pinch hit single by Diaz. The intentional walk gets around it. Who's coming up? Kike Hernandez, Chris Taylor, and Mookie Betts. Time to stretch in game 2. 1-2. Hit in the air to center. Back at the track. It is gone. Another one for Seager. Absolutely red hot this postseason, and Corey Seager has his 7th. This is a 2-run game here in game 2 in the 8th.
I'm telling you, he just missed that pitch before, and you could not afford to back it up. He got a good look at it, and this is the exact same pitch. It doesn't move. He fouls it off earlier, and he got a great look, and in center field, let me tell you, that's a big boy's home run. The tendency of a pitch.
the best player for the Rays came alive tonight. He's been warming for a while. Here's the 0-2 now. That is strike 3. And Aaron Loop has faced 2 hitters, struck them both out. And Barnes will hit for Peterson.
4.2 feet from the center of the mound is the angle that he throws this ball at. If you're wondering why it's so difficult on left-handers, it is an odd angle, and it's the second farthest of any left-handed pitcher next to San Diego's Tim Hill.
There's a fly ball into left. Back is Phillips with room, and that is out number 2. Full swing, not great contact, and Loop will now exit, and Castillo will enter. That is in the future. In the present, it's Diego Castillo, who has been almost unhittable over 2 postseasons for the Tampa Bay Rays, trying to get the final out. And his 3rd save. Chris Taylor is trying any way he can to get on to bring up Mookie Betts. The next. Blistering at 98, strike 2.
He looks a little nervous.
Yeah. Got a side saddle on the rubber, brings it home. And he went, and the ball game's over. Taylor strikes out, and the Tampa Bay Rays have even this World Series at a game apiece. 3-hour, 40-minute ball game. Brandon Lowe comes alive, and he's able to celebrate with his teammates after a 2-homer night. And the offense, as you said a couple times, John, there's the final pitch of the night for Tampa Bay. Got those add-on runs, and then the bullpen showed its depth, took over, and ended the night.
Outstanding. This will be an imaginary happy flight back to Tampa. That's typically where they would be going, but they're not going anywhere. They're staying here. They're going to enjoy their off day, and the series 1-1.
Winning pitcher is Nick Anderson. That was at the official scorer's discretion. Gonsolin will suffer the loss, and the save for Castillo, his 3rd of this postseason. And the Rays have their 2nd ever World Series win. They've evened this 2020 World Series at a game apiece. We will step aside and say hello once again to Kevin Burkhardt and the guys back in the studio. KB?